Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Astro Diaries. I literally picked this one from the mail right now, this Phillip Cooper's book, and I wanted to do a video right away. So my excitement is as natural as possible, as you know, upon getting the book versus like doing it a week later. So this is, if you're not familiar with Phillip Cooper, guys, he's an author when it comes to like ritual magic and stuff like that. He tried to explain it as scientific as possible. His books are very rare and expensive, and I was able to get this for like $7 on eBay. It's actually listed for like $2.99, but I don't even know how the seller makes money on it, because shipping alone and fees eats all of that from my personal experience. But guys, look at the cover. Look how beautiful this book is, and I'm just going to be reading this as a read, kind of like a novel, like a story, because I love Cooper's writing style. In fact, there's another guy who's reviewing Cooper's book, and I agree with him. He said it kind of gives you that uplifting. It really uplifts you. And I remember as a teenager when I got introduced to Cooper's writing and his introduction to, for me at least, for the first time, the concept of the subconscious mind and the power within and how we can tap into it, adding the elements, the planetary energies, colors, astrology, as far as you can take it. It was exciting, man. It just made me feel so good at that age. So personally, guys, this is the first Cooper book I had. In it, there's a master ritual that you can tweak and basically use for anything you want. I've used it three times actually. The first 2 times, success. They were not long-lasting success, but success. Just mind-blowing. By the time I was even done with the 7-day ritual, I was like, I already had my goal. But then this book kind of is an extension of this book. This book goes at anywhere from $500 to like a $2,000 right now. There is like a second edition you can still get for like $35, $39, which I'll put the link in the description if you want to support me in getting that book if interested. And then this book also touches about the same concepts and stuff like that. The point I'm trying to make, guys, I've done the ritual in this book. I pretty much mastered it. I did it over months. Use it already. So from my own personal study, I've already done the ritual for the last weeks or so. I'm kind of fine-tuning it. I can do all of it in my head because the book really teaches you how to like build your temple. I've made some videos. In fact, watch my whole playlist on Phillip Cooper, what I from start to finish. He literally walks you through like a beautiful way of building a temple, you know, like physically, and then half of it is like, you know, create imagination and visualization. So I'm very comfortable with the ritual that I already know, I've already practiced, I've kind of fine-tuned it, and I'm gonna just keep practicing it until, so I'm not really like thinking in the middle of it, because right now I'm still kind of like thinking about it. In fact, just let me pause this for a second. I've already covered this, guys. At the end of it, you're gonna end up with like a ritual that's gonna look like this, guys. Like this is like, pretty much this is what's gonna look like. There's going to be like a pool in the center, the 4 gateways with the elements, the top, which represents all power, God, whatever you want to label it. And then you literally will be finding yourself in a place like this where you're going to be doing your magic work, rituals and stuff like that. So the point I'm trying to make, guys, I'm very comfortable with my studies. I'm going to read this though. I'm going to read this. I just love Cooper's writing style and how beautiful this book is. Again, if you guys are interested in looking in this type of topic, like I've said in my previous videos, at the core of it is manifestation plus more. So you can sit around, imagine, visualize things all you want, which, you know, has proven to work. It's worked for me. I can do a separate video about it. But if you want to take it further, like add like beautiful rituals, candles, incense, colors, especially if you have a space for it, you know, like an extra room or like a corner of your house that you can dedicate to your work, I highly recommend Cooper's work. So I've did my share of reading a couple of books here and there as a teenager, spells, magics. I did exactly what the book told me to do, and you know, nothing really happened. At least with this, I actually got resolved twice. Now I tried it on another thing. The third time it was too big and I was kind of running out of time. I had my back against the wall. The room that I was doing most of my work was my grandma's house. For family reasons, I had to move out of it because my mom and parents separated. I've done this, told you guys in a different video. I had to kind of move with my mom again and basically say goodbye to the room that I literally built around my work. And then when I went to the new room, you know, this time college and new environment, everything changed. I've already covered this in previous videos. But again, guys, so what I'm gonna do, I was thinking I might do another video after I read this book. But if you're interested in like ritual magic and stuff like that, just watch my whole playlist. Like I said, I will put a link of second edition of this book in the description. Anybody interested and want to support my channel, that's it for now. Hopefully the next video will be about a new projection for the new year. See you guys on the next one. Oh yeah, just to support the channel, like, share, subscribe. You can always support financially through Buy Me Coffee. See you guys on the next one.